Good morning, friends. Let's roll out our mats and get started in child's pose. In today's practice, we're going to do a nice, gentle flow, lots of stretching, some longer holds. Settle into your child's pose. Maybe take your knees a little wider or even bring them together for a low back stretch. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth. Exhale all the air out. Breathe in through your nose. Fill up your lungs. Expand your rib cage. Hold at the top. Open your mouth. Exhale all the air out. Breathe in. Expand all the way to the top. Pause. One more sip of air. Exhale all the air out. In your child's pose, send your tailbone up a little bit higher, creating a little bit of an arch in your lower back, sending your belly button to your mat. This is going to elongate your spine, so maybe walk your forehead and fingertips out a little further. Press your chest into the mat. Now tuck your tailbone underneath you. This is going to draw your forehead back a little bit more. Just allow the gentle movement back and forth. Inhale your tailbone up. Exhale your tailbone back. Find a comfortable child's pose. Bring your hands to heart to prayer above your head. Draw your thumbs toward the nape of your neck. Tent your fingers toward each other. Walk your shoulder blades further, your elbows closer to the crown of your head. Gently lift up your head and send your tailbone up and out. Maybe even bring your chin to the mat. Forehead back to the mat. Send your arms long. Walk over to the right edge of the mat. Find your right arm behind you. Sink your left sit bones into the mat. Walk your fingertips out further in front of you. Maybe tent your fingers. Breathe in and out. Come through center and over to the other side. Bind your left hand behind you. Tent your right fingertips. Sink down into your right sit bones. Breath in and out. Back to center. Pause here. I invite you to set an intention for your class today at this time. If you don't have something come to mind, I flow through life with ease and grace. Press up to it. To a tabletop position. Let's take a couple of big hip circles. Bring your shoulders into it, your neck into it, your spine into it. Do what feels good, what your body is calling for this morning. Pause and switch directions. Staying with your long cleansing inhalations and exhalations. Find your neutral tabletop stack your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tap the top of your feet a few times on your mat. Look up, inhale, cow pose. Roll your shoulder blades down your back. Exhale, cat, press the ground away from you. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Close your eyes, move your own breath to movement, reaching the tops and the bottoms of your breath at the peak of your poses. Come to a neutral tabletop. Come to standing on your knees. Bring your hands to your hips and step your left foot forward. Beginning of a low crescent lunge. Let's shift back and forth a few times before settling in. Let your hips sink forward. Roll your shoulder blades down your back a few times. Inhale your hands overhead. Look up, hold an imaginary ball above your head. Look up at your ball. Reach your ball behind you, creating an arch in your low back. Beautiful. Back up. Inhale, exhale, goalpost, dramatic waterfall all the way down your back. Interlace your hands at the base of your spine. Press your shoulder blades together. Send your chest forward. Both hands high. Inhale, open arm twist to your left. Right arm goes forward. Left is back. Reach through your fingertips. Back to center. Inhale. Shift back to your half split. Flex your toe towards your face. Rotate your left hip back and your right forward. Draw your chin towards your toes and then your chin to your chest. I can tell I didn't do yoga all weekend. Nice and stiff. Point and flex your toes a few times. Maybe dial your foot from side to side. Take a breath in. Exhale and sink into your pose. Go a little deeper. Shift back forward to your low crescent lunge and both knees back to the mat. Right foot steps forward for your low crescent lunge. On this side, shift back and forth in your hips a few times. Shift forward and settle in. Sweep your arms overhead with an inhale. Flow into your exhale. Look up at your imaginary ball. Draw your ball behind you. Create an arch in your back. Taking a little back bend, come back to center. Open arm twist to your right. Right arm goes behind you. Left is forward. Reach through your fingertips. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, goalpost your arms. Draw your elbows together. Interlace your hands at the base of your spine. Press your chest forwards and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your chin. Sink a little deeper in your low crescent lunge. Release your hands, send them high. Inhale. Exhale, half splits. Square your hips off to the front of the mat. Flex your toe. Draw your chin toward your knee and then to your chest. Come to a long breath in and out. Option to point and flex your front foot and dial it from side to side. Bend into your front knee, come back to standing on your knees, hands to the mat, downward facing dog. Pedal from side to side. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Press into the mat and draw your shoulders to your ears. Now draw your shoulder blades down your back, rotate your elbows in for each other. Press the mat away from you. Bring your shoulders to your ears and draw your shoulder blades down your back. Pull your belly button in. Bend your knees and rise to your toes. Draw your belly button toward your thighs. Now straighten your legs and send your hips to the sky. Bring your right toes to your left Achilles. Press down. Feels so good to sink that heel into the mat. Switch sides. Both feet to the mat. Look to your hands, tiptoe forward. Ragdoll, separate your feet on the mat. Take opposite elbows in your hands. Sway from side to side. Option to take a super deep bend in your knees or a small bend. Release your hands to the mat. Left hand stays down, right arm goes high, deep bend in your right knee. Reach through your fingertips, breath in. Exhale your hand down. Left arm goes high, deep bend in your right knee, opposite knee. Reach through your fingertips. Both hands down to the mat. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time to standing on your mat. Head being the last thing to come up. Let's take some big neck circles. Pick one direction. Be over dramatic with it and take your time. Pause and switch directions. Long, mindful inhalations and exhalations. Head to center, right ear to right shoulder. Reach your left fingertips down your side. Switch sides, reach your right fingertips down your side, lengthening this stretch on your neck. Chin to chest, gently press into the back of your head. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Breathe in and lengthen your spine. Exhale it out. Sweep your arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, goalpost. Draw your shoulder blades together. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Press down. Press your chest forward. Bend into your knees and come back to a forward fold. Hands are lifted off your low back. Shift your right, bend your right knee, right shoulder to right knee. Bend your left knee, left shoulder to left knee. Shift back and forth like this a few times. Release your hands to the mat and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Again, that slow roll feels so good. And take a couple back strokes when you get to the top. Bring your feet to touch. Inhale, Tadasana. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back to a high plank. Stack your wrists under your shoulders. Bring your hands in. We're not wide like a push-up. Rock back and forth on your toes a few times. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, rise to your toes, draw your belly button toward your spine. Now lengthen your legs. Send your tailbone up and out. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. We're going to come to dolphin pose, friends. That means it's downward facing dog with our forearms on the mat. Draw your shoulder blades down, pull your belly button in. Option to walk your feet closer or further out. Again, all of our bodies are different. Do what feels good for you. Bring the crown of your head to the mat. Drop your knees. Puppy dog pose. Arms go long out in front of you. Big breath in and out. Back to your dolphin, forearms to the mat, tuck your toes under, lift your hips. Three-legged dolphin, right leg goes high, bend your knees, stack your hips, circle out your ankle, bend and straighten your knee. Reach your heel long, inhale, downward facing dog, exhale. Lift your left leg, bend your knee, stack your hips, circle out your ankle, bend and straighten your knee. Send your heel long, inhale, downward facing dog. Bring your hands to the mat and walk your hands back to your feet at the rear of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Tadasana, rise, inhale. Exhale your hands to heart center. Step your left foot forward, warrior one. Square your hips off to the front of the mat, press down into the knife edge of your back foot. Inhale your hands overhead and hold your warrior one. Close your eyes. Feel the power, feel the strength, the beauty of your body. Imagine your inner warrior and beauty shining out through as we flow through this practice. Take a breath in, exhale, goal post your arms, eagle arms right under left. Inhale, look up. Exhale, humble warrior. Let your head hang. Check in with your breath. Make sure we're still taking nice long inhalations and exhalations. Revolve your crescent lunge. Right hand comes down to the mat. Pivot up to your right toes. Left arm goes high. Reach through your fingertips. Press the ground away from you. Pull your belly button up. One long line of energy from the crown of your head out your back heel. Lift up through the back of your right knee. Take a breath in. Exhale your left hand to the inside of your left foot, lizard. Drop your back toe, uncurl. Option to come down to your elbows or simply roll open to the knife edge of your foot. Roll your shoulder blades down your back if you're on your hands. Shine your chest forward, lift your chin, reach through your crown. Taking our time in this practice, allow yourself to surrender and release and melt into your mat. Come back to your hands. Send your left arm long behind you, twist open. Reach for your back heel, option for a bind, or just deepen the twist. Both hands back to the mat. Curl your right toe under. The left leg goes up and out, three-legged dog. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Heel toe to touch, halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Tadasana, rise, fill up. Exhale your hands to heart center and to your waist. Step your right foot forward, warrior one. Be just as slow as and mindful on this side. Rotate your left hip forward and your right back. Press down into the knife edge of your left foot. Settle in and inhale your hands overhead. Close your eyes. Bring power to your pose. Breath in, exhale, goal post your arms, eagle arms, left under right. Inhale, look up. Exhale, humble warrior. Slowly, gently bow down. Close your eyes. Come to an audible breath in through your nose and out through your nose, almost like a humming. Revolve your crescent lunge. Left hand is down. Right is high. Pivot up to your left toe. Reach through your fingertips. Press the ground away from you. Lift up through the back of your left knee. Big breath in. Exhale your right hand to the mat lizard. Walk out to the edge of the mat. Come down to your knee. Uncurl your toe. Press into your knee to open your hip more or come down to your elbows. Option to stay where you are or send your right arm long behind you, reaching for your back heel for a bind, or just twist open. Both hands back to the mat. Curl your left toe under, right leg up and out, three-legged dog. Downward facing dog. Let's flow through some sun A's. Nice, gentle, linking your breath with your movement. Rise to your toes. Inhale. Bend your knees. Exhale. Step or float forward. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Tadasana. Rise. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale as you lower down to the mat. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Rise to your toes. Inhale. Bend your knees. Exhale. Step or float forward. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Tadasana. Rise. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Squeeze your elbows into your sides. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Lift your right leg. Bend your knee. Stack your hip. Circle out your ankle. Bend and straighten your knee. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Lift your left leg. Bend your knee. Stack your hips, circle out your ankle, bend and straighten your knee. Send your heel long. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Halfway lift. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale. Tadasana. Rise. Inhale. Exhale your hands to heart center. Step your left foot forward. Warrior one. Take your time. Stay with your breath. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Pull your belly button in. Breathe in. Open warrior two as you exhale. Hold your warrior two. Reach through your fingertips. Roll your shoulder blades down your back. Pull your belly button in. Maybe take it a little further than usual today. We're holding this for several breaths. Option to close your eyes. On your next inhale, straighten your front leg and send your hands high. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale, straighten and lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten and lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale, straighten and lengthen. Keep your legs straight. Triangle. Reach forward. Then tick-tock your hands to 6 and 12. Lengthen through your crown. Lift your right hip up and out, rotating open more. Reach through your fingertips above you. Now look up at your hand and reach your hand further behind you. Option to bend into this elbow and bring the back of your hand to the back of your hip. Taking a small bind. You can also bring this front hand all the way down to the mat or rest it on your shin. Nice to have a block nearby to rest on. Bend into your rise, bend into your left knee, reverse your warrior. Inhale. Side angle, exhale, left elbow to left knee, sweep your right arm overhead. Press your hips forward. Let your head hang down and back. You should feel this nice stretch through your front right hip flexor. Press down into the knife edge of your back foot. We tend to roll up as we're moving back and forth. Linking breath to movement, reverse your warrior. Inhale. Side angle, exhale. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Side angle, exhale. Try not to bring your elbow to your knee this time. We're linked, just moving with our breath. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Side angle, exhale. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Side angle, exhale. One more time, reverse your warrior. Inhale. Bring arms out like a T and to your waist. Straighten your front leg. Point all 10 toes to the front of the mat. Bring your back foot in a half a step. Square your hips off to the front of the mat. Inhale your right hand high. Fold into a flat back. Pull your belly button in and stop at your flat back before collapsing all the way down to the mat. Not collapsing, folding. So hold here, square your hips off. Left goes back, right is forward. Send both arms long overhead. This is going to create a challenge, so your breath wants to shorten. Elongate your breath. Stay for another inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Let your head hang. Pyramid. Should feel a nice deep stretch through your left hamstring. Option to take a slight bend in your right knee, your back knee, and send a little deeper stretch into that front leg. Feels so good. Hamstrings are tight today. Step your right foot to meet your left. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Tadasana, rise, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Walk your hands back to your feet. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Tadasana, rise, inhale. Exhale your hands through heart center and to your waist. Step your right foot forward. Warrior one. Press down into the knife edge of your back foot. Take your time getting into our poses. We often fly through this practice, which we love. We love a good power vinyasa. Sometimes it feels nice to really get into the pose. Knee is stacked over your front ankle. Hips are squared off to the front of the mat. Draw your shoulder blades down your back and relax your face. Again, option to close your eyes. Every time I'm in one of the warrior poses and I close my eyes, I imagine myself as a warrior. I'm like covered in armor and ready to go in for battle. It's a very powerful imagery. Closing your eyes kind of also plays with your balance. That's fun. Take a breath in. Open warrior two. Again, option to take this a little longer or wider than normal. We flow through life in this practice with ease and grace. Come to your breath. Focus on that back knife edge of your foot. Gaze over your front fingertips. Option to close your eyes, relax your face, move your jaw around. Starting to feel some shaking. The energy is coming alive in the body. Inhale and straighten your front legs, send your arms high. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach and straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lengthen and straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, keep your legs straight. Arms go out to a T. Triangle. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and reach through your fingertips. Look up at that top hand and reach behind you. Maybe bend into your elbow, bringing the back of your hand to the top of your right glute. Taking a little bit of a bind, doing something different. Option to hold on to your shin or ankle. It's almost like a little kickstand. So you can work on twisting open more. Breath in and out. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Side angle. Exhale. Knee to elbow. Press your ear away from your shoulder. Sweep your left arm overhead. Press your hips forward. Let your head hang down and back. Reach through your fingertips. Check in with the knife edge of that back foot. Breath in and out. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Side angle. Exhale. Just keep your arms out like a T so you can rotate easily. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Side angle. Exhale. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Side angle. Exhale. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Side angle. Exhale. Come to the top of your triangle. hands to your waist. Point all 10 toes to the front of the mat. Step your back foot in a half a step. Inhale your left hand overhead and fold forward into a flat back. Check in with your hips square off. Send both hands overhead, holding that imaginary ball. This is some core strength here. Breathe in, elongate your breath. Exhale it out. Another long inhale. Fold forward, exhale, pyramid pose. Let your head hang. Check in with your hips. We're squared off. Option to take a slight bend in your left knee. Feel this nice stretch through your right hamstring. Step your left foot to meet your right. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale, Tadasana, rise, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Come to your knees. Swing your legs around in front of you. Come to a seated position on your mat. Crisscross applesauce. Bring your hands to your knees. Close your eyes. Roll your shoulder blades down your back. Adjust your clothing. Come to a comfortable seat. Close your eyes and come to that audible inhalation and exhalation. Lengthen through your crown as you inhale. Exhale, draw your shoulder blades down your back. Breathe in and lengthen. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale your hands overhead. Exhale, goal post your arms. Reach, inhale. Exhale, goal post. Reach, inhale. Exhale your right hand to the mat. Fold over to your right side. Bend your right elbow and allow your bend to go deeper. Press your left sits bones into your mat. Draw your left shoulder blade down your back. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, rotate open. Left hand comes to your right knee. We've done this before, you know it well. Right hand comes behind you and tense your fingertips. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, deepen, look over your right shoulder. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Right hand comes off the mat behind you and sweeps over your head, keeping your twist. Right hand toward your right knee, folding into your lap, drawing your left shoulder to your left knee. You're not going to fall over. So kind of release control and let this fold just happen with gravity. Right hand comes to your left knee. Eagle arms. Lift your elbows up. Twist to your right. Twist to your left. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale, fold into your lap. Draw your chin to your chest. Option to bring your forearms all the way down to your mat or just hang. Either way, breathe in and expand through your back rib cage. Unwind, inhale your hands overhead, exhale, goal post your arms. Reach and inhale, exhale, goal post. One more time, reach, inhale, left hand comes down to your mat, fold over to your left side, press down into your right sits bones. Reach through your fingertips, and again, you're not going to fall over, so option to let gravity kind of draw you down further. Draw your right shoulder blade down your back, look up at your elbow. Right hand to your left knee, left hand sweeps behind you, tent your fingertips, inhale and lengthen, exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist, look over your back shoulder. Breathe in and lengthen, exhale and twist. Keep your twist, left hand comes up, right arm sweeps overhead. Press down into your left sits bones and allow your body to sink into this. Let your head hang. Nice side body stretch, feels so good. Left hand to your right knee, eagle arms. Lift your elbows up, press your hands away from you, twist to your left, twist to your right, back to center, inhale, exhale, fold into your lap, let your chin draw to your chest. Breathe in and expand through your back body, and exhale it out. Unwind, sit tall, roll your shoulder blades down your back a few times, and then send your legs long in front of you. Reach your fingertips overhead, lengthen through your crown. Inhale and fold forward, reaching for whatever is accessible. Totally cool if you want to take a bend into your knees here. Option to rock back and forth and walk your hands deeper down your foot or closer to your ankles. If your hands are on your toes, begin to point your toes, causing you to fold deeper. Again, chin to chest. Breathe in and expand your back body. Come back to sitting. Bring your right foot with you. Cradle your right foot into your left elbow. Bend into your left knee. Bring your right hand behind you and kind of roll back onto your glutes. You're going to find like a really fleshy, meaty area. I'm focused on over here. And as you roll back and forth, you're going to find a spot where it just feels good to shake back and forth a few times. Kind of rolling out tension, sore muscles, just like using a foam roller on the ground, except we're not. Okay, couple more breaths on this side. I know we could stay here forever. It feels so good. Okay, send your right leg long. Left foot comes into your right elbow. Left hand goes behind you, bend into your right knee. Find your juicy spot and roll around on it for a minute. I've done this with people before, and at first you think, do they know what I'm doing? Do they understand? And then all of a sudden you see them, the facial expression when they hit that spot. Okay, get ready to unwind. Okay, bring your feet to Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly sit. Walk your tailbone towards your heels, hold on to your toes, and press your shoulder. It's going to draw your shoulder blades down your back, your shoulders away from your ears as you sit taller. Big breath in and out. Scoot your tailbone back a little bit more. And we're going to walk our hands underneath our elbows and bring our hands to our toes, or if you can interlace them here, and just kind of draw your chin to your chest. So taking yourself into your deepest butterfly sit. If you can't wrap your arms around, simply bring your hands to your ankles and press your elbows down into your knees. Long breath in and out. Send your right leg long on the mat. Sit tall first, right leg long. Left leg crosses but comes to the outside of your right leg. Sweep your left arm behind you to help with stability. Inhale your right hand overhead. Exhale, hook your elbow on the outside of your knee. Breathe in and lengthen. Exhale and deepen your twist. Look over your back shoulder. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Breathe in and out. Unwind. The left leg goes long. Right foot comes to the outside of your left knee. Inhale your left hand overhead. Exhale. Hook it on the outside, your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Inhale and lengthen through your crown. Exhale, twist. Breathe in and out. Unwind, send your legs long, shake them out. Inhale your hands overhead. Exhale to parallel. Engage your core and slowly lower down to your mat. Take your time. When you get down, draw your knees into your chest and rock side to side a few times, giving your low back a little massage, working out your kidneys. Feet come to the mat. Separate your feet as wide as your mat. Now let your legs go over to your right side. Arms go out like a T. Look over your right shoulder, or left shoulder, sorry. Bring your right ankle to the top of your left knee to just gently press it down. Press your hips forward, breathe in and out. Release and unwind. Feet are out as wide as your mat, over to the other side. Left ankle comes on top of your right knee as an option. Long, mindful inhale and exhale. Come back up to center. Supta Baddha Konasana. Allow your hips to open. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Quiet your mind. Flow with your breath. Bring your hands to the outsides of your thighs. Close your legs like a book. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Happy baby. Grab the nice edges of your feet. Bring your elbows to the insides of your knees. Take this as deep as you want. I'm adding a rock because it feels so good on my lower back. Take it to a V. Grab your big fingers with your peace fingers, your big toe with your big fingers, or the insides of your thighs. Knees into your chest. Right leg goes long. Squeeze your left knee in. Supine twist. Cross your body. Stack your hips. Option to lengthen your left leg to deepen this. Look over your left shoulder. Breathe in and reach and lengthen the space between your toe and the crown of your head. Exhale and melt into your mat. Draw your knee back to center. Come to your back. Little ball. Draw your forehead to your knees. Head back to the mat. Send your left leg long on the mat. Supine twist. Cross your body. Stack your hips. Look over your right shoulder again. Option to straighten your top leg on this side to deepen. Breathe in all the way. Fill up to the top. Pause. Exhale it all out. Squeeze your rib cage. Get all that bit of air out. Come to a nice flowing breath. Gently unwind. Point your toes long. Fingertips overhead. Big good morning stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Transition to a ball. Smallest version of yourself. Draw your forehead into your knees. Squeeze your face. Scrunch up every muscle. Stay for a big inhale. Exhale, Shavasana. Release into your mat. Close your eyes. Relax your mind. Focus on your breath if you need something to focus on. Relax your toes. Allow your feet to fall open, releasing your hips. Relax your calf, knees, thighs. Breathe in, empty out. Relax your rib cage. Notice where your body connects with the floor. Notice where your body is not connected with the floor. As you breathe, imagine waves of breath swirling around your body. Making it into every nook and cranny. If you come across an area experiencing any discomfort or pain, pause in that space and use your healing breath to send energy to that space. Notice your chest rising and falling. You have an option to stay in Shavasana as long as you'd like. If you're ready to move forward into your day, gently begin wiggling your fingers and toes. Spread your fingertips along, making a big hand, and then into a ball. Wiggle your toes in a wave motion and circle out your ankles. Circle out your wrists. Send your arms long overhead. Point your toes. Fill up. Big good morning stretch, maybe even with a yawn, and then roll over to your right side. Use your arm as a pillow. Pause here. When you're ready, press yourself up to a seated position on your mat. Draw your hands to heart center. Keep your eyes closed or take a soft downward gaze. Come back to your rhythmic, audible breath a humming in and out. I flow through life with ease and grace. Namaste means the light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. I hope this practice today helped you embrace your breath and inner warrior. So you're ready to go out into the world and conquer what's ahead of you. Draw your thumb knuckles to third eye center, bow forward together and say namaste. Namaste, friends. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great day.